Welcome to the show. Sophisticated Ignorance. Chris and Corey. Let's go. Sit back, vibe, have a drink. We're about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of laughs and a whole lot of ignorance, man. This one for the culture. So tap in, vibe out, grab a seat, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your house nice and clean, burn a candle. We're about to get into it. Yeah. Sophisticated Ignorance.
Hey, welcome back. Episode 11.
Episode 11. Hitting them with another banger. The 11th banger of the year, actually.
Hey, we moving through these things, man.
We is, though. Real quick. Like,
I can't believe it's March already, though.
It
That's
is.
crazy.
It's March. I can't believe
I've been in the house for a year.
Yeah?
Because of COVID. Think about it.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been thugging. I've been thugging. F COVID. I've been thugging.
I ain't mad at you. I done all my tests been negative, so I'm straight.
Hey, I ain't even got tested yet, but don't judge me, judge your mama. Because I've been thugging.
Been out there, huh?
I've been thugging.
And how was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was straight, man. I just chilled with my people this weekend. I ain't really do too much this weekend. I called off work. You know, that's always a plus. You know what I'm saying? That's always a plus, man.
I can't even call off. I work from home. I'm already there.
Well, you already there.
I could take off, but it's like
I'd be tapped out.
Bruh.
I would be tapped out.
I ain't gonna cap. I took a nap today.
They be like, Corey, are you gonna clock out?
Hey, no, I set my alarm and everything, bro, because I had a long day, man. I had to do some hospital stuff. I laid down. I woke up. It was like 4:30. I was like, bro, you seen the meme with a lady in either FedEx or the Amazon truck where she laid down? I was like, I'm taking a 10-minute nap. When she woke up and it was dark.
No.
Oh my God.
I sent my wife a meme the other day, and it was like the most dangerous thing to do in life is to close your eyes after the alarm went off.
I said, you know what? I got a good 10 minutes. I hit the side button. My wife was calling me. You gonna go pick up? No, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, well, you think you didn't close your eyes for 5 minutes? Been a smooth 30 seconds.
That's the best naps ever, though. You put on a boring movie and
oh yeah. Especially like when you tired, bro. You just cut on TV. You just cut on some shit that you know you gonna fall asleep to.
Just to fall asleep to.
Nothing.
That's the best nap ever, dog.
It's interesting, but
it's not gonna keep me up.
Not that interesting to where it's gonna keep you up.
For real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, same here. I just chilled for a little bit. Went to Busch Garden Saturday. Hotter than the mother.
You went to Busch Garden?
Yeah, took the baby girl out there.
You talking about me thugging? I asked my wife. I wanted because Strawberry Festival.
They canceled that.
March 4th. No,
they brought it back.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
I'm trying to take my kids to it. My wife was like, "Nah, COVID out there." But I'm like, they go to school.
I'm going to the Strawberry Festival,
bro. I'm going.
But the only thing I like to get is the strawberry cookies. So if you're in Plant City watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Parksdale Farms cookies, boy.
The strawberry shortcake, strawberry funnel cakes.
Them cookies is like, bro.
Everything strawberry.
That's the only reason I go is just to get the cookies.
I just go for the strawberries because that's my favorite fruit.
I don't like strawberries.
That's my favorite fruit,
good.
bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, other than that, man, jump into these current events, bro.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, so if anybody hasn't known or didn't watch or may have not been aware, Golden Globes took place this weekend. And I just wanted to point out a few winners that I felt like should have been pointed out other than on the TV or whatnot. I think they did it like virtual because I saw like a bunch of acceptance speeches that was all like online and stuff like that. But the ones I wanted to point out anyway was the Best Supporting Actor award went to Daniel Kaluuya. I believe that's how you say his name, bro. I can't pronounce your last name. I always mess it up. But everybody know him from Get Out. But he played in Judas and the Black Messiah. I know you still ain't watched the movie yet.
Come on, bro. Don't put me out like that.
Definitely putting you out there.
Don't put me out like that,
bro. That movie is great. He definitely deserved that. He had me feeling like I wanted to go to war.
I liked him in Get Out, and I really his best movie to me, his best film is Queen and Slim.
Bro, I was just about to say that he played that role.
He
good.
played that role,
but
boy.
it's knowing that he's like British or from the UK or whatnot. I can't get his accent out my head now when I watch him. It's funny.
It's crazy. It's like the dude who was also the TV star for All American.
Yeah, and the guy from Snowfall too.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's crazy to me how they switch to like an English accent and it's so fluid. You know what I'm saying? It ain't broken. Yeah.
John Boyega won for best performance in a supporting role in a TV series for this Amazon series called Small Axe. If y'all don't know who John Boyega is, it's the black dude in Star Wars. Everybody was mad about.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Okay. I don't know him by name.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
My favorite one of the night was the best animated movie. Jamie Foxx won for Soul, and I love that movie.
Jamie Foxx was in Soul?
He was the dude. He was the man. You didn't know that?
Slap me.
Oh my god.
Slap me in the neck, bro.
It didn't sound like Jamie Foxx.
It did. That's what I'm saying.
But he played that role so good.
He
man.
did. That was a sad movie.
Bro,
but it was a message.
It was a message.
Enjoy your life. Love your life.
Message.
Because gotta take that motherfucker like that.
Quick, man.
Ooh, and you gonna be like, damn, my life. I thought I was it with back. Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say this one. I haven't seen the movie, but I definitely gonna watch it now because Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, he won for best actor in a drama for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
I have not seen that one
either, but I saw his wife's acceptance speech, and it was like real, like tear.
Yeah,
I couldn't watch the whole thing because like just knowing how he passed away and stuff like that. It was
shit like that make me cry.
Yeah, it was.
As I done got older in life, man, I done got a little soft. Like
I ain't gonna say
like
soft,
that.
but I think
not soft, but I got a
more,
soft spot for that shit.
Yeah, it's
movies
like more,
that make me cry now.
It's because you understand how the world works differently now, so it's like your mind is off of.
What was that? Pursuit of Happiness,
bruh.
Will Smith, 7 pounds. Listen,
you know I never watched 7 Pounds,
bruh.
I never watched it.
If you don't want to cry, don't watch it. But Pursuit of Happiness,
yeah, that's my movie.
Pursuit
I went to see that movie
Happiness
with my mom when it first came out. University Movie Theater.
I don't care what nobody said. That was the best single father movie I've ever seen in my life.
That's a true story too, though.
Yeah,
that's
he was sleep. He literally slept in a subway bathroom with his son with an invention that ain't nobody believe in.
The craziest part though is like as a kid, you don't see how hard it is to have a kid until you have a kid. Like when you're an adult, bro, it's not easy.
And he was really thugging it,
bro. He was
thugging it with his son.
He left from the jail to that job interview and landed that job. I was like, hey, he destined for greatness. Listen,
bro. You talk about jumping on faith. He was out there. I'm talking about,
bro. When he was in the dude stole his the homeless dude thought it was a time machine and stole it.
Stole that thing.
Bro, I would have knocked that man slap out.
Bro, that was that man's life. That was literally
he was
that
selling the
man's
machines
life.
for like $300 a piece, and back then them things that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. $300 back then would have got you a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, not to jump from what we was talking about, but we were talking about good movies, and that was a great one.
That was.
But on to some next current event stuff, man. You ready for your stimulus check?
Listen, as long as they keep giving them out, I'm gonna keep taking them, and I don't care what president giving them. Just give me the stimmy.
So they supposedly Congress voted, and I think it was. I'm eyeballing these numbers. It was
gotcha.
The vote passed to go to the second stage of voting. Right. It hasn't officially passed yet, but I know they didn't include
it. Passed the last time, but old dickhead blocked it.
They got knocked out.
He blocked it from getting to the Senate.
Probably gonna happen again, but they got the little $1,400 checks in there. But it didn't include the minimum wage increase because for whatever reason, people think if you raise the minimum wage, everybody going to work for $15 an hour for the rest of their life. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
That ain't a lot of money. I mean, it's money, but it ain't.
Bruh.
Nah.
Imagine working for an hour and somebody handing you $7.25. That's how much an hour of your life is worth, essentially. That's what they're saying.
Listen, I call out in a heartbeat, and I wish a motherfucker would talk about they about to fire me because I called out. Okay,
bro, I don't understand.
$7.
Like, you can't even live in a 1-bedroom apartment making $7.25. You can't even live in a 1-bedroom making $15 an hour, depending on
excluding the dollar menu at McDonald's. Ain't nothing on their menu $7.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
I mean, ain't nothing on their menu less than $7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Taco Bell the only place with a real dollar menu. That's because you eating kangaroo.
The sandwich itself, a Big Mac itself, is like $6.
Bruh, you remember when they had the dollar menu for real though, right?
Yeah.
Then they added the extra piece of cheese to the McDouble, started charging you $1.15. They slid that bitch in there smooth.
Then they start charging you for like extra condiments. Oh, let me get an extra buffalo.
You got 25 cents. Man,
y'all hurting that bad? McDonald's, y'all hurting that bad. You got to charge a bit 25 cents for extra buffalo sauce.
Speaking of McDonald's though, have you ever seen the movie? It's on Hulu. Not McMillions. That's about the scam for
if it ain't no documentary, I ain't even seen it.
No, it was a doc though. It was good. That it's called McMillions. It's about the security officer who was stealing from the scratch off things on the fry box.
No,
he was banking.
He was smarter than
he was smart. But it's another one with the dude Ray Crockett who stole the idea from the McDonald's brothers. Like he bought their company from them and took all that shit and didn't pay them nothing. And like I don't know if it's supposed to be a feel good story or not, but all I got from it was capitalism. Like they literally just stole them people idea and then started
Capitalism
making
rules the world. We call it USAA, but it's really capitalism.
for real.
For real. Like, that's what it is. But bruh, that is crazy, bruh.
It's nuts, man. I don't get.
You really want to pay people $7.25 an hour?
A couple of articles online about how like the inflation from time would make minimum wage like $21 if we took it with inflation. So
I don't even know a job that you can hold in the U.S. right now that is really worth $7. Even if you out there in the hot sun washing cars, bruh, you need to be getting paid more than $7, bro.
At least 10.
At least 10. $10 ain't nothing. $12 an hour. At least 10.
$12 an hour. You might be able to afford a 1-bedroom apartment.
$12 an hour. What that is?
That's like
$15,000 a year.
I think it's
$16,000.
For
real?
I think so.
After taxes?
After taxes, it's probably like 12. I mean,
right. $10. That's what I'm saying. After taxes, they probably done made in a year. Probably like, I'll say like 16, 17K.
24. It's 24.
Yeah. That still ain't nothing.
It's not.
That still ain't nothing.
Imagine trying to have a family or a kid or something. If you're a single parent, that's a nuts.
That ain't nothing.
But I mean, I guess they just want people to stay. Or is it like a motivational tactic? If you only get 7, I don't know.
But still, like, getting a job that's paying me $21 an hour is still motivating. Like, I know I can get a job that pays $32.
Like, it's like I'm not trying to make one amount. I'm not really. If you want to be honest,
it ain't no cap.
I'm not trying to work forever anyway. I'm
not. But if I'm gonna work, it's gonna be worth it.
For real.
It's gonna be worth it.
Like, I don't get how that even.
My time is priceless, but if I had to put a price on it, bitch, I want 25 or better. I want $25 or better an hour for my time.
But I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing. Like, that's a whole communist, socialist argument. Everybody get the same wage kind of thing, which I don't even feel like digging into because it's all stupid to me at the end of the day. I feel because now with crypto, it don't even matter because you're going to have cash. It's going to be worth
literally probably in the next.
And
I'm going to give it 3 to 5, but I'm going to say 5 years from now, currency is going to be strictly digital.
Yeah. It already really is if you think about it.
And I'm probably going to have $100 bill in my wallet just because.
I still got a $2 bill.
Just because. Bro. I ain't seen a damn silver dollar in so long, or a 50-cent coin.
I used to go to the bank just to get those.
Bro, I used to go to the corner store with a 50-cent coin and bust that bitch down.
My mom used to cash her checks. I used to get the little coins just because it was cool. I think I still got one of those.
Them 50-cent coins was bigger than the bed, boy.
Remember when they came out with the gold dollar coins?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to those.
Right. They're collectible items now.
Yeah.
White people collect those.
Hey, man. Collectible stuff, man, not to get off topic, but collectible stuff is worth a lot, bro. You remember Pokemon cards,
quarters,
right? Remember Pokemon
I
cards?
Pokemon.
I still got all my Pokemon cards from back when I was a kid.
Somebody bought them for you right now. You put your Pokemon cards on offer right now.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize how much money I had sitting in my closet just collecting dust.
For real.
So, like, now it's like...
You got nerds out. It's nerds out there.
I wouldn't say nerds, but anime... Technically, it's an anime, so...
Nerds.
But whatever. Because people say Dragon Ball Z is for nerds too.
I don't care because that's the hardest anime ever.
I agree with you.
Hardest
Whoever
anime
like
ever.
Naruto, kick rocks.
Right.
It's good.
I've never seen an episode of Naruto
I tried to watch
in my life.
It just take too long to
I
get
would
to
not.
the point. I thought Dragon Ball Z had fillers.
I feel like Digimon better than Naruto.
You shout out for that.
Straight up. Never.
Oh my
God.
Yeah,
man.
Let's go next current event.
Man.
So
next current event.
RIP, not RIP. Let me
Damn, you wrote the man off like that.
Tiger Woods, y'all know he got in a car accident. Flipped his car. I wasn't joking. I just made a mistake. So sorry, Tiger.
Oh, okay. At least you said you wasn't joking.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't trying to be funny at all. But I was looking at an article this morning, and the forensic expert suggests he might have fell asleep at the wheel. So I know that.
But he was just no cap. He was just like Dwayne Wade had just posted a picture of him on the IG. They was at the golf course together. Like
I heard a story that he was trying to swerve around somebody and then going up a little winding road and lost control of the car. But I don't know.
He do look bad. He looked like he on drugs.
I mean, he was on medication last time when he got pulled over.
He on drugs.
I know the surgeries he had on his legs was kind of
serious.
Yeah, so hopefully I saw him. He posted something from the hospital, so he's straight. But
I hope he make a full
I don't think he's gonna play golf no more.
It was pretty cool that all the golfers and fans wore red shirts though. That was dope. I mean, that was
but
definitely
all I
dope.
can say is if he was drinking, the media would have murdered. They would have
killed him.
Metaphorically speaking, they would have murdered him.
For all you people who take things literally out there.
They had to get that man out of the car with the jaws of life.
I'm talking about, and they had that shit in goddamn like big bold letters.
Yeah, like
with apostrophes around it.
That thing was flipped.
In quotations.
Flip.
I'm just like, bro. Like,
a lot
what?
of weird stuff be happening in LA, bro. I don't think I want to go there no more.
I ain't never been to LA. I want to go there.
I drove through it, but I never stopped.
I've never been to LA. I want to go. I definitely want to go.
And
I want to go to Louisiana to meet Gorilla Glue Girl and Gorilla Glue Boy.
You shout out.
Yeah.
Louisiana was nice though. I didn't go as an adult, so I wasn't able to like have like real adult fun. But I went for like a college tour. That was pretty dope. But it still looked nice though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. It's only some positive news and some fun stuff. NFL lovers out there, if you hadn't seen, or you might have not seen, but when you hear this, you'll know. J.J. Watt is now an Arizona Cardinal.
Big boss move for the Arizona Cardinals.
$31 million and 23 of it guaranteed.
23 of it guaranteed. 2-year deal too.
Yeah. You think he gonna have the Brady effect?
I don't think he gonna have the Brady effect, but they're definitely gonna be a contender.
Let's see. They got the Seahawks, Rams, and the 49ers, which none of them have quarterbacks right now. So you might be
the
right.
Rams who they just paid for? Matthew Stafford.
Matt Stafford. I like that pickup. He better than Jared Goff, but if they don't have a running back, they ain't gonna do nothing. Right. The Seahawks don't know what they're gonna do with Russell Wilson, but they don't have no O-line.
Rams do got a running back. Cam Akers been toting that.
You're right. You know I don't really care about Florida
Cam
State.
Akers been toting that bitch.
Whatever.
The
he
offense
was good at
just
Florida State. He was good at Florida State. I ain't gonna cap.
He was.
The 49ers. I don't know what they doing with Jimmy G. I heard they might try to get Deshaun Watson.
I heard that too.
What's his name? Aaron Rodgers.
I heard the Panthers might
go
at the goddamn him too, Deshaun Watson too.
But they got a high draft pick, so they might end up getting a buddy from Ohio State.
I want to know where Cam gonna go. That's where I want to
better go wherever he can. After last year, that was horrible. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't think it was his fault.
Belichick don't like to call offense. We know that,
right?
And they don't have nobody to throw to.
You got to go to a system that fits you.
You don't have nobody to throw to. But
unless you like,
I don't see why J.J. Watt went to the Cardinals unless it was because D Hop was there.
It was D Hop,
but
unless you, that's what I was just saying too.
Or the money.
If you're a D Hop, it don't matter what system D Hop go to. Throw him the ball, he grabbing it. It don't matter what
D Hop down there somewhere.
Right. It don't matter. Throw that bitch up.
He gonna catch it.
He is a baby Megatron. He's a baby Calvin Johnson. I don't care
when it comes
who
to jumping and catching. Yeah, but
I don't care who guarding him.
He nice, man. I like Devontae Adams too. But
yeah.
D Hop nice.
I'm just saying D Hop only dropped 3 passes this year.
I think he got the best hands in the league.
Definitely do, and he gets snubbed. Yeah. He gets snubbed
because he's not fast.
Year.
He not fast like Julio.
He ain't fast, but somehow he always open.
Jerry Rice wasn't fast. That's all I know.
Always open.
But saying. Out of the Titans, the Bills, and the Browns, he picked the Cardinals. Like the Bills was
the Cardinals
right there.
Coming up though.
The Bills was right there.
They was.
The Titans was there last year.
The Bills was right there.
And the Browns on the way, but
they definitely got smoked.
All 3 of these teams made the playoffs. Cardinals ain't made the playoffs.
But the Bills got smoked. Not to say that Kansas City ain't get smoked in the bowl. Yeah, the Bills got smoked.
They got smoked, but still
badly.
I don't understand. But I guess they just cool friends. I guess that's what it is. But the Cardinals got decent defense. I like Budda Baker. They just need Buddy from Clemson didn't get on the field enough. The linebacker, Simmons, right? Isaiah Simmons. Yeah, that boy was nice at Clemson. But we'll see.
That was a good pick. That was a good pickup. I think that was a good landing spot for him. Man. That was a good landing spot for him.
Yeah, hopefully it work out, bro. But
I think it is.
More NFL news. Hopefully we don't have another Dak Prescott situation, but Lamar Jackson ain't happy with that contract.
I believe in him so much, dog.
I think if he had like a 4,000-yard passing season and like 30 touchdowns, people would stop questioning if he could throw. But they got to get him a receiver. The only person he got is the tight end in Hollywood. That's it.
But I'm saying he got receivers though.
I just named the only two.
Decent, Snead over there.
I had
Snead is a decent number 2,
but he don't have a number 1.
Hollywood is a number 1.
He's a slot receiver. He's not a number 1, bro.
Hollywood is a number 1.
I had Mark Andrews on my fantasy team the last 2 years, and he led my fantasy team.
But look,
and he a tight end.
Hollywood is a number 1, but Lamar always throw to his check down. He always throw it to the tight end. Hollywood be open. Lamar got. I believe
call better plays.
I believe in Lamar. He just got to show me he can throw the deep ball accurately.
I just want him to get a receiver. Like Dez wasn't it. Obviously, they need like. And then
he get the receiver, and then what?
If he don't do it, then I think it's gonna be another Dak
because he did the same thing. I mean, any quarterback can tear it up in college because ain't no defenses in college.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? In
and no defenses in college. The NFL is different. He can throw. to me right now, and like I said, I fuck with Lamar heavy, but right now, to me, Lamar is looking like Mitchell Trubisky.
No.
Yes. Trubisky can't throw over 20 yards.
He won the MVP already.
But he won MVP with his legs, bro.
Mike Vick didn't do that.
Mike Vick got a cannon. Lamar is not Mike Vick.
Hey, all I know is he won the MVP.
Let me rephrase that. Mike Vick got an accurate cannon. Okay. Lamar ain't got an accurate cannon.
At times, yeah. I don't think he can't throw. I just think they don't call the right type of plays.
So what's that saying? They don't believe in his arm.
Because
he's
feel like
always running.
Right.
And I ain't knocking him. He always running. Right. He in practice with little to no rush. And he's slinging it. You know what I'm saying? He get these pictures on, you know what I'm saying, the Baltimore Raven IG page and stuff of him throwing the rock. But when it come game time, crunch time to where they down 7, down 10, they need him to throw the ball.
The issue is,
he ain't making them throws.
Like 2020, he only threw for 2,700 yards.
Yeah.
So
that's low.
That's
for an NFL quarterback, for a starting NFL quarterback, that's low.
And Vic, when he was throwing, he was getting 3,000 yards.
Mm-hmm. Vic, I think Vic, like last 3 years, wasn't even his fault. Them boys was out there dropping. Roddy White and them boys was dropping his passes. He was hitting them boys in the chest, and they was just not showing up for him.
They got kind of trash after that. But
I mean,
I just hope it's not another Dak Prescott situation where they don't pay him, then they franchise him, then they don't pay him, then they franchise him, then they let him go, and he don't have no team to go to.
He ain't gonna get hurt.
No, not like an injury. I'm talking about the contract situation. Yeah. Like, if the Cowboys would have paid Dak the first time, they wouldn't be going through this now. But it's like they don't believe in him enough to pay him, and then he got hurt, so it's now like,
But Dak ain't have the. Don't get me wrong.
Dak ain't win MVP.
I ain't gonna say Lamar got a line because he got one of the best offensive tackles in the league.
I think what messed him up though was letting go of Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram. Yeah. But you know, Mark Ingram Mark Ingram is right now, he pulling the Frank Gore. He not out there to get paid. He out there to, you know what I'm saying?
He's just trying to keep his
trying to train these young boys and let them get they shine and, you know what I'm saying, get in where he fit in. Because look, Mark Ingram can go to any team right now and start easily. You know what I'm saying? He easily gonna take 10, 15 mil. He ain't gonna take a big bag.
He was nice, and that's a lot though for a running back.
It is, but he ain't gonna take a big bag though.
He'll probably get 6 to 8.
I think he'll get more than that because he produced.
It depends on the system.
He still produced in Baltimore, and they had Gus Edwards.
Yeah, he was.
And Gus Edwards was toting that thing, but you know what I'm saying. He was. Yeah. I think he elected some games to just sit out and was like, "No, let Gus eat."
So what's your over under on Lamar getting a new contract before the season start?
I don't like it.
I don't think so either. I think they're gonna do the same thing they're doing with that.
The reason I don't like it, okay, his first year, granted. That L it was his first year. You know what I'm saying? The L he took his first year, and then he was thrown in the flame in the back end. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even play a full season. That second season, that's on him, bro. You fall short in the playoffs, that's on you. He falls short again next season,
that's on him.
He really got something to prove now. You get what I'm saying? He really got something to prove now. Because Baltimore, the only obstacle in Baltimore's way is his arm. Mm-hmm. If he can throw or not. That's the only thing in Baltimore. If this man can throw downfield accurately, do you know how much of a problem Lamar could be? They already can't touch him when he runs.
Like it's a two-sided argument though, because if he don't have nobody to throw to,
Harbaugh let him do what he wants. Because I done seen clips of him telling Harbaugh, "Nah, fuck that, we going for it," and he go get it. He go get the first down.
With the year he won the Heisman, he was throwing it, but who was he throwing it to that year? What happened to them people?
Bruh, but like we just said, college don't nobody play defense. Bruh, he smoked Florida State, and that's my favorite team. He smoked us, and we was supposed to have like one of the best defenses under Clemson in the SEC. I mean, in the ACC, and he smoked us easy. And then what?
I'm trying to think. I don't even remember any wide receivers he had the first year he won MVP or the year he won MVP. To be real,
I don't. When he won the Heisman, I don't even know who he had at receiver.
Yeah, I don't count college. That's just throwing. Unless you win the Big 12. If you can't throw in the Big 12, there's something wrong with you.
If you can't throw in the SEC, something wrong with you.
Bro, you know how
SEC got the toughest defense outside of weak-ass Texas A&M and Oklahoma defense. Come on now. Florida got a mean-ass pass defense. Yeah. LSU at times got a mean-ass pass defense. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi State, Ole Miss, you know what I'm saying? Mississippi State get beat on the ground, but you're not really whooping their ass through the air. They get beat
like
on
the
the ground.
NFL junior, really, if you think about it.
Right.
When it comes to defense.
Alabama You just gotta pick your poison. You might beat them through the air, you might beat them on the ground, but it just depends on how they feel.
The only way to beat Alabama is to catch them lacking one day.
Yeah,
because they just always their offense could have no points and their defense score 40. It's just it's impossible.
We can go all day about this shit.
Yeah, we could.
It's really a rant, but we can go all the way about this.
I just
shit.
hope they pay the man. Just pay the man.
Just
pay that. In the words of Rick Ross,
listen,
pay that man his money.
I fuck with him, but he gonna have to prove it to me.
I don't blame him. He got to throw the
fuck
ball
with him. I'm for everybody black, but he got to prove it.
Before
to
we
me,
get
man.
out current events, man, something that I did not know. So
What's
please don't kill.
Oh
me.
yeah, that'd have been messed up if we forgot about that, bro.
Women's History Month.
Yeah,
I did not know that it was the first day of Women's History Month. I did not know that was a thing. Ladies, shout out to y'all. Without y'all,
shout out to the
here.
women. I'm telling you,
but still,
if it wasn't for ladies, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't get a lot of stress off.
You stupid. You are stupid.
For real. No cap.
That was gory.
No, I ain't being sexist. No, I'm just saying it entails everything. So,
matter of fact, I have to figure this out now. I should have looked it up.
What?
When did this become a thing?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna.
I just saw it on my.
You put me on
calendar today,
and then, actually, I heard it on the Steve Harvey Morning Show this morning too. He actually put me on too. But I don't even know when
did it
started.
start today? Like, is it the first day of it?
Right. It
or like the first inaugural?
It is 2021 and social media run everything. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody could have been like, it might. What's the one female? What's the one female soccer player that's really really active? And
you're gonna have to miss me with that.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying she might have had done started it.
Female soccer player?
Yeah.
I can't even name a male soccer player.
She go ham. LeBron had congratulated and everything.
No,
What's her name?
I only know female basketball
you going
players.
Becky her?
No, I was gonna say Becky Hammond, but that's the damn coach for the Spurs. I don't know nothing about soccer, especially. I know a little bit, but not women's soccer. She was on the national team or something like that.
Yes.
I ain't gonna care. I'm not looking it up, but
I'll
let you do it.
But
yeah, either way,
I don't know.
if it started today, it should have already been a thing, but we can celebrate ladies more than just 1 month, same as we can do for Black History. So that's a whole nother topic.
Megan Rapinoe?
Yeah. Cobwebs and crickets when it comes to that. I don't know what you talking about.
Rapinoe.
But anyway, it's good.
Anyways, man, let's jump into this topic, man.
Go ahead,
you ready to
pop it off? Young Baha.
Hey.
What we talking about today, man?
So today's topic, bro, it's kind of a I ain't gonna say it's touchy, but it's definitely serious, and I've noticed a big change within the culture about this one. But we're gonna talk about the Second Amendment and black people.
Okay.
The right to bear arms, man. A lot of black people have now been arming themselves, or taking interest taking interest in weapons, firearms,
legally
and such. Legally, yes, legally. Because it's sophisticated ignorant, but everything we talk about on here is legal. Now, whatever you do with your life,
you just be careful.
Is what you do. You know what I'm saying?
But I think I could definitely agree to that. I don't know if it was more of a spike because of like the what's it called, the protests and stuff, and like, happening like that. But I definitely have noticed like what got you into guns, or while we on the topic, like, was it just something you always wanted to have, or?
My daddy had guns. He had a lot of guns. He was prior Air Force.
Okay.
But he had a lot of guns. He used to always conceal carry. And I was like, dang, I want a gun.
Yeah.
So I got older. You know what I'm saying? I think I got my first firearm in, I think, my sophomore year. Whenever I turned 21, when I turned 21 and was able to get my conceal, I got it. I had a weapon before then.
Okay.
I just couldn't conceal carry.
Yeah.
But right when I was able to get my concealed carry license, I got one. And then I went to the Army and just got way more addicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I've never been in the military, so I'm finna ask a bunch of questions now. Like, do y'all get like training on specific firearms or specific guns that you have to have?
I mean, we get training on M4s, M203s, grenade launchers.
I was just about to ask that. And I was going to ask it as a joke too, but.
No, dead ass. Like, everything.
That's fine.
Pistols, everything. Shotguns, everything. Like.
What's the craziest gun you ever shot?
M203. Or a grenade launcher.
For the ignorant people, what is that?
Grenade launcher.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like on Call of Duty when you put you
like you talking about the big joint? Like
no,
that?
Not the big joint. It's so M203 is a grenade launcher you attach to the bottom of the M4. the same way you would attach a grip or a bipod to the bottle.
Got you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You talking to? I'm a gun virgin over here. I mean, I own a gun. I have my license and all that stuff. But to answer the question, my uncle got me into, like, he always tell me, make sure you have a gun, get your license, blah blah blah. So I just was listening to him.
It's 2021. If you ain't got a gun, you tripping.
But I mean, like, I think what it comes to it for me, for any instance, it's like the educational piece, because it's just you just need a gun, have a gun. But
a lot of people don't get them
because
because they're scared of them themselves.
Right. You know every time they have a gun show, I want to go, but I honestly feel like if I go in a gun show as a black person, and it just feels like everybody gonna be watching me. I don't know why my anxiety get high like that, but it's just weird because, especially with all the racial tension going on and stuff.
But I don't care. I hunt too, so
yeah, you wild boy out here.
Country. A lot of my friends in the military put me on to some shit, and it just really opened my eyes. I think it's exposure
to shit. Like I haven't been exposed to it in a way to make me interested in it.
It opened my eyes to shit. So
I've only seen like the negative stuff behind it. Not that it's a big thing.
What you mean negative stuff behind it though?
It's always a gun killing a black person. So like subconsciously,
it's always a gun killing a white person.
I'm black,
but at the end of the day,
I don't care about that.
But either way, at the end of the day, guns don't kill people.
Stupid people with guns kill people.
People kill people.
No, stupid people with guns kill people.
Stupid or what? Either way, it's still a person.
Right.
I could put a gun on this table right now, and it ain't gonna shoot nobody.
Right. But
until somebody decide to pick it up and pull the trigger.
But no, it's like, when I say like education behind it, like really digging deep into like what guns do, what's the best gun to have, what's the best way to use it, all that stuff like that. It's just never been a big interest to me. I guess 'cause I've never been exposed to it, but like I want to start getting into it and things like that. Just for having a kid and
to me, I mean,
protect myself. But I just feel like, me personally, I never carried my gun. I have my license, but I always forget it, leave it at home or leave it in the car.
24/7.
I
got my wife on carrying. My wife really wasn't big on carrying, and I bought her I think her dad gave her a gun, but he gave her like a long nose revolver, and then I gave her like her first compact weapon. And ever since, my dog was on Instagram following gun pages, carrying in school, obviously college, but not on campus.
Yeah, you gotta be specific.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, my dog just been carrying and protecting herself, and I feel like that's a big thing for women, period. Regardless if you white or black, I feel like women should carry the most, because that weak ass pepper spray, that weak ass taser you got ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
you tase their ass, they gonna come back. I guarantee you pop a shot in the motherfucker with 22 and 9mm. I guarantee you, he gonna get up off you. You gonna change his mind. He gonna get some real act right.
I ain't gonna lie. This might sound old, but for me, the easiest gun I ever shot was a Smith & Wesson revolver.
I'm not.
That's what it's just so smooth. Like it's not that much.
I was a big Smith, when I first started like collecting guns. I was Smith & Wesson all day, but now I'm more of a Glock fan, just because I'm prior law enforcement too, and they're the most customizable firearm on the market. So, I mean, I'm a Glock fan, but there are a lot of brands out there that make good quality firearms. It's just,
that's another thing too, man. It's so many different kind of manufacturers. Like I really got to get
a lot of people just want a gun to get a gun and go spend $500 on some bullshit. You run 100, 200 rounds through it. Not a gun is crap. Work. You know what I'm saying?
I think another thing that kind of deterred me a lot is there's not a lot of, at least I don't know of, there's not a lot of black like owned gun shops that I feel comfortable going in asking. I just feel awkward when I go talking to white people about guns. I don't know why. I just feel awkward. And it's not I don't have nothing against white people. It's just like it's some kind of unspoken tension. I really don't know a lot of black owned gun stores, but I do know like a lot of black gunsmiths. Yeah, I know like there's several like Instagram pages, or one specifically that I know of, that they have like range days and stuff like that locally and stuff. Which we'll get to that later, but it's something I can't put my finger on. Like why I just feel awkward doing it. Like even going, like the first time I bought a gun, I was so nervous, bro. Like the dude was cool, like he wasn't tripping about like nothing. I was just nervous. I don't know why. I can't understand why.
You weren't comfortable with yourself.
I don't think it's me. It's just like if you've seen or been around, or especially with like being, I don't know if it's just being black, but like our stigma of having a gun is always negative. Like if a black person got a gun, you're a gangster, you're a thug, you're trying to rob somebody. But it's never the opposite way. So it's like.
But the Second Amendment was never meant for black people, though.
Touch on that a little bit. I mean, nothing in this country was. That's obvious.
The Second Amendment was never meant for black people. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. So, basically, what I mean by that, like, So the Second Amendment was not established basically, it wasn't established to protect individual rights, but in part to protect armed militias in order to maintain control of black slaves. So obviously, it was, you know what I'm saying, put in place to keep us running away from those who think they owned us. You know what I'm saying? Which it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But in turn, it ain't for white people either. It's not race specific. You get what I'm saying? It's not for us, but it literally it's not race specific
Close
either.
your eyes, and when you hear the words militia, what do you think of?
I mean, but you got what is the Black Panther Party?
You really want to go down that rabbit hole?
But what is it? Is it not a militia though?
I don't feel like it is, because when I think of the word militia, I think of sub-military. I think of the people who stormed the Capitol.
But is the Black Panther Party not that?
No, not to me. It's not.
It is some militia.
I don't believe so. All right, what's the definition of militia officially? Let's look it up.
Because I'm finna crush you too. Because how you don't think the Black Panther Party is a militia, but it's the same.
Because that's the same thing. Like saying
the same way you see the word militia is the same way white people probably see the word nigga.
A military force that has raised the civil population to supplement a regular army in an emergency.
What is the Black Panther Party?
If that definition was true for the Black Panther Party, Fred Hampton wouldn't be dead, because they wouldn't be seen as a terrorist group.
Who?
Fred Hampton. The FBI saw him as a terrorist leader.
Everybody's a fucking terrorist group. Whether or not white people want to see it, everybody is. You
but
get what I'm saying?
is,
but I get what you're saying, because
I'm
this
being
is
literal.
life right now.
Yeah, I'm being literal.
This is life right now. But I'm saying
back in the day,
not even back in the day. I'm saying if white people looked at shit realistically,
okay, I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Every group out there is a terrorist group, because it's domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you now. I got you.
We ain't talking about
when you say terrorist, everybody think it's someone
overseas and shit. No, it's domestic terrorism. You get what I'm saying?
Because the second definition,
how people are fucking anti-black. It's domestic terrorism.
Got you. Okay, we're on the same page.
So
the second definition is a military force that engages in rebel or terrorist activities in opposition to a regular army. To me, the people who stormed the Capitol was a militia group.
Right.
And to touch on your Black Panther topic, they never initiated any kind of...
They not, but they gonna finish it. But they're still a militia.
It is.
Don't get me wrong. I fuck with the Black Panther Party. You get what I'm saying? I'm fucking with them, but it's still
only in
technically it's still a militia
when they have to defend themselves,
right?
Because the I know it was a 10-point program it was founded on, but most of it was educational based, teaching black people, all that stuff, right? So like it was always flipped because.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's still a militia, but it's a pot.
It could be a positive.
It is positive though. It is positive. It's for us. It's protecting us. It ain't like it ain't like the Black Panther Party going out there. Oh, I'm finna take my 40 acres and a mule. What the fuck is my reparations? I'm finna kill whites. They don't do that.
That wasn't what it was.
You know what I'm saying? It's meant to protect. You know what I'm saying? Like when a black is wrongfully murdered. You know what I'm saying?
So just going down this rabbit hole even more. Most militia organizations envision themselves as legal.
A lot of people don't know this, so go keep going down a bit.
Despite the fact that all 50 states prohibit private paramilitary activity.
Yeah.
So there's no legal militia allowed legally, but of course, like you're saying, they're still there,
right?
But it's just weird to me. Like, but we're gonna get down there.
But that's the thing too, because us being criminal justice majors, knowing criminal justice laws period have a lot of gray areas, and they're
gray
built off contradictory.
It's like
you get what I'm saying?
They have space areas, like
big space areas,
Milky Way galaxy areas, like nobody would ever know.
And I don't even mean to get off topic, but I feel like this is consistent with what we talking about right now. Nobody knew about the fucking Florida Stand Your Ground law until Zimmerman shot.
Yeah.
Trayvon you know what I'm saying? Trayvon Martin.
R.I.P.
For real. Yeah. But nobody knew about that law.
I had never heard of it. I graduated and never
heard of that.
Exactly.
You know we had to do defenses and all that, mock trials and all of that shit. Never heard of that.
Until that. But
never
again,
heard
of that. Gray area and the stuff that's not. If we would have known that, you know how many people wouldn't be in jail for defending themselves?
I'm in grad school right now. I still ain't heard that shit.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
I've never seen the definition of it.
And even with the NRA, like I'm not against having rights for myself, but when I hear or think of the NRA, I only think about white people being in it. And I know it's black people in there.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. The only thing, like, with me, and I'm not even gonna get off topic. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say. But one of the reasons, like, don't get me wrong, it is what it is. One of the reasons I really wasn't fucking with the blue party, the Democratic Party, is because motherfuckers was trying to fuck with the Second Amendment. Because if you fuck with it, you fuck with it for everybody.
But I mean,
I like my guns. I'm not finna look. Somebody breaking in my house. I'm not finna call the police and wait for them.
The craziest thing
I'm gonna
about
shoot
that
his
is,
ass and you can come get him.
If you know somebody running out of your house and you shoot him in the back, you can be liable. That's a stupid. If somebody breaking my house, I don't care what direction you run. You getting popped. I don't care if you apologize and tell them you're gonna leave.
Just
you
like
might not make it out the door.
If somebody come in your house, knock on wood, shoot somebody in your house, you know what I'm saying? That's real dear to you.
Yeah.
Turn around and start running. You can't pop him, but the man just took your mama out. Whoever the hell he just came in your shit and shot, turned around and ran.
That's the stupidest thing in the world.
You can't shoot him in the back.
I don't want to hear that.
I can't get my get back because then now you're gonna say it's premeditated. He was getting away. You weren't in imminent danger.
I hate that.
Heat of the moment. I mean, they might charge you with heat of the moment passion. You know what I'm saying?
Crime of passion.
Yeah, crime of passion.
You might get a manslaughter charge. You won't get murder.
If you black, you ain't getting them. You might get
Even when you black and get shot in the back, you still the wrong person. So it's never like it's never. We know that it's never a fair shake, but
that's. It's never a fair shake, and that's why I think blacks are scared of the Second Amendment, or why blacks, past tense, or used to be scared to carry a firearm, purchase firearms, or even use their firearms when they are in imminent danger.
Yeah, because if before you can even explain what's going on, if they see a gun, they shooting you.
Yeah,
you could have saved 10,000 kids from a burning building, or somebody in there you could have been walking past the school, seen somebody going there with a gun, killed the person from killing kids, and they would have shot you because you had a gun, just because you look threatening.
And that's crazy.
And I'm only hypothetically speaking. Obviously, that hasn't happened, but we've had enough examples to show that.
Right. How the one black dude did the little test. You know what I'm saying? It was a video of a white dude open carrying out there in Wisconsin or whatever one of them open carrying states. Black dude did the same thing. His AR wasn't in his hand or nothing. It was strapped on his back. Backwards. The barrel pointed down to the ground. He's just walking. Police pull up on him, guns drawn. Like, what?
Somebody called that we had somebody walking in there. Somebody black walking in the neighborhood with a gun.
Right. But do you know how long it would take for him to unsling his weapon and then just to get into a shooting stance? Yeah. By the time he even attempt to unsling it, you can shoot him. It's just it's really like crazy to me how black people or black gun owners are seen when
it's always a negative thing
in the light when they
always like that. It's
like we own weapons too. Like we're not just. Don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong, dog. I understand, and this what I'm about to say is a whole nother topic that we have on the docket. You know what I'm saying, later on down the line. But I understand, like, a lot of our music promote that bullshit. Yeah, I understand that shit.
But that's the most.
But that ain't everybody. Because
they use those arguments against us when it comes to like court situations.
But nobody use that shit against Dylan Roof. It's rock music that promote. Killing,
we can go on forever.
You feel me? Ain't nobody use that. Just passed Kyle Rittenhouse. They don't use. Come on,
they just passed a law about. I think it's in Baltimore, that you can use rap lyrics in trials now.
Yeah,
like, well, I ain't gonna say rap lyrics, but you're
I think that's how they use it. They used YNW Melly shit against him to ban him.
You're supposed to use. You can use music lyrics now, but I believe it's specifically targeted for hip hop because you don't. I don't listen to the rock and roll, none of that stuff like that. But I've heard heavy metal before, and it don't sound like anything don't sound that is gonna make me be calm and not shoot nobody.
It don't. It don't sound. Not that rave music. Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
Talking about the
that glow stick, that Terry Crews shit. Yeah, that glow. Yeah, that shit turned me up.
But man, it's crazy how a lot of stuff is all. It's back to I don't even know what episode I mentioned it, but double standards. It's just another double standard that we just learned to live with.
That's
and
crazy.
I think that's kind of why, like, remember how we was talking about like status quo, like, you know, you gotta look a certain way, be a certain way, and I think that's part of the issue. At least with me, like, I don't want to be judged before just because I'm walking around with a gun. Like, that's why I said earlier I would never go back to Virginia again. I hate Virginia. Like, it's an open carry state, but it's too it's too military for me. I couldn't live there. I wouldn't feel comfortable.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about them guns though. I'd rather go to trial than go to a cemetery.
I'm not gonna even cap.
I'm letting you know right now. I'd rather go to trial.
That's a
than
headline,
go to the cemetery.
Or that's a statement right there. I'm not even mad at that. Like,
I'd
rather. What's the thing? I'd rather be judged by 6 than carried by something like that. Or,
how many you get carried by? I'd rather be judged by 6 than carried by. I don't know. 7 or something. Whatever hell.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I got a question though. Why is there not as many like black-owned gun stores as white?
Everything is harder for black people.
That's obvious.
Everything. That's why though. That is literally why everything is harder for black people. We got to work 10 times harder to get something. Because guess what? Oh, you black, you want a gun store? He's just gonna sell guns to those fucking thugs or his thug family out there, and they're fucking probably gonna come rob me.
I think
it's crazy.
I think I saw Derek Grace about to open one. So
yeah. And I fuck with Derek Grace hard. Shout out to Derek Grace and what he doing. You know what I'm saying, for the black culture out there and just educating black people and what he doing with his kids. I let my daughter hold my 30-06. She was like, "Dad, I want to hold your gun." I let her hold it, took a picture of it, and I posted it on Facebook. And I had to tell people, like, don't trip, it ain't fucking loaded. Like,
education,
I'm gonna give my baby a loaded gun.
That even in itself, like, we can't get away with that. But it's 3-year-olds out there in Montana hunting deer already, and nobody like education.
And that's how you supposed to do it. You supposed to teach them how to
not
hold
gonna
a gun
from you.
Who
they supposed to learn from?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And then, like, you have a situation where
you have a dumbass child go in the room, your gun.
Yeah, they all want to play with it.
Drunk or some shit. You might ain't
or you
put
forgot to lock it. Or kids gonna be kids. Like, even if you lock it, they can find keys. Like, they know how to get into stuff. It's not always you being negligent, but kids gonna be kids. Like, my daughter, I found her in the lotion bottle, just playing with lotion. Like, nobody told. Yeah, they just gonna be kids, bro. Like, you can't always just blame the kid. They just gonna be kids.
We gotta take responsibility for your dumb shit.
But I think a lot of the increases in the sales of firearms and stuff.
Yeah, definitely in the sales. I think it was like a 95% increase in firearm sales, and that's like a 139% increase, and that's for just black people. Yeah,
I think it's a lot to do with the pandemic, and like people think it's gonna be food shortages, which there still maybe, but like being locked down. Like, I remember I was in a gun store in Lakeland one time.
I think it was a 58.2% increase in the sale in the purchase of black men and black women.
That's right when everybody got wind of the pandemic stuff. Yeah, like toilet paper was sold out. Toilet tissue.
Was it the pandemic they was buying weapons for? Yeah. Was it? It was the pandemic.
It was both. It started with George Floyd, I think, and
that's what it was.
Once it was the right.
That's what the riots and shit. Motherfuckers went crazy and started buying up shoot straight and all other gun stores.
No 9mm ammo.
I be going online because I go online because I want to build my own custom AR.
I want an AR.
Can't even do it. All the upper receivers, all the lower receivers gone. Everything, butt stocks, everything gone.
I think they banned those though.
What?
Bump stocks or whatever it's called.
Oh, bump stocks. I'm talking about the butt stock. See,
I don't know nothing. I'm just
you need a butt stock. That's how you shoulder your weapon.
What's the thing called? Guns for Dummies book. Like, they got internet for dummies.
And that's crazy to me. Like, but if you ain't had like proper training and stuff, it's obviously you wouldn't know.
This is an off the wall question, but why don't they teach gun safety in school? We live in Florida. We live in a place that allows you to have a concealed weapon. We live in a place that's known for hunting and fishing and wildlife and shooting. Why don't they teach that as
probably because of how wild.
What's it called? Elective.
Probably because of how wild just like the teenage mind is.
I mean, it's wild, but if you
but think, teenagers experiment a lot. You gotta think through that time. They experiment with drugs. They experiment with a lot of shit. You're right.
But I'm not saying go give them a gun. Teach them about guns. Teach them how, just like teaching them about financial literacy. Like, I just think it's something that should be. I see where you're coming
from, and I think
I'm a fan of education on any level.
Because it can go both ways. We can sit here and say not teaching, but why not? Because a grown person can come and shoot up a school just like a child can.
You teach kids about sex ed, they still gonna have sex and get pregnant.
You're right.
It's not gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it no different.
You can't stop it. You can't stop the inevitable.
What's my favorite saying? The universe gonna universe.
No
matter what happened, they gonna do it.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be educated about it though, because think about what you just said. I'm 31. I don't know the difference between a bump stop or back. None of that shit you talking about. I don't know what it is because I just was never exposed to it, and that's my own fault because I'm not really into it. But it's something I want to get into.
Got to, man.
But it's like I feel like I didn't need home ec. Bro, I can learn how to make an egg quick. Like I would have rather talk. It might just be because I'm a dude, but like
I think everybody need gun safety because at any time of the day. You can be somewhere minding your business. You can be in fucking Dollar Tree minding your business.
Somebody
just going in there buying some markers because your wife called you and told you your daughter wants some markers, and a motherfucker in there wanting to rob that bitch.
And it's like,
and he might shoot everybody in there. He might not. But I know one thing: you ain't finna rob that bitch while I'm in here.
I'm leaving. I always play.
You done picked the right story. I be praying to God, motherfucker rob that bitch while I'm in there.
Bro, don't let me be at the register. Somebody come rob it because I'm walking out the door. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going home because I'm sly. I'm not the one to protect nobody else's money.
Yeah, I'm protecting everybody in that bitch. Give me my goddamn.
I don't want to be Captain America.
I don't want to be Captain America, but he could pop your ass too. Just so I don't even like light skinned niggas.
Here you go. That would be some shit I get shot for being light skinned.
People is crazy.
Let it be a dark skinned dude rob the store.
People is crazy.
Talking about why I gotta be a black dude. Look at you. You racist. Look at you. Why you gotta be a black dude?
That is.
Why you gotta be a black dude? Why you gotta be a black dude?
That is. But you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10 it is a nigga robbing a Dollar Tree.
Bro, I ain't gonna count. I was in Dollar Tree one time.
It is a nigga robbing a Dollar Tree 9 times out of 10.
Hey, a lady walked in there, bro. She grabbed 2 stacks of diapers and walked right out of that bitch. The cashier was like, "Miss, you can't." She was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm gone." I was like,
telling you, listen, when the riots was on TV. The white people was coming in right after the black people. They waited for the black people to break into that bitch. And then went in right behind it.
And the lady on the news got the nerve to talk about, oh, that could be an employee getting off of work. Who the fuck getting off of work when the window broke? Everybody gone, man.
All these black people up outside your shit. You mean to tell me, you know why we riding in this bitch. You mean to tell me Becky and Caitlin out here?
They trying to get them some makeup.
Okay.
And they was at Target too? You know they love Target.
Did you know Becky and Caitlin fuck with Keisha?
Oh my God.
Ain't nothing. Bitch, Keisha told him to slide. You feel me? They got the black card. You feel me? Keisha let them slide with the N-word. Yeah, you know I fuck with you the law ways. I'm telling you.
You stupid. Hey, speaking of that, this is completely off topic, but I seen a thing. It was an elementary school kid or middle school kid that got in trouble for selling N-word passes to white kids. He made like $1,000.
I know he made that bank.
Hey, he made $1,000.
I know he made that bank.
I'm not even. That's funny, bro. That's something that I would have been so proud of my kid for doing.
Yeah.
I would have been like in public, like, "Hey, what you got going on?" But I would have been like, "Yeah." So let's go put this money to work.
Yeah, but back to the topic, man.
We definitely need more black guns.
We need more guns, more
black on gun
stores, more
gun ranges,
more black knowledge about how to carry, when to carry. Obviously. You carry 24/7. I don't give a damn. You better carry that bitch in your sleep.
For real. Put it under your pillow or something.
Yeah. You carry 24/7. But just you know what I'm saying, to know how to use a weapon. I think more black people should take their kids hunting or to archery ranges and teach them how to use firearms, how to use compound bows.
I know how to use a crossbow. That's something I know how to use.
Long bows. Like, just
I'm straight up
teach your kids about outdoors. Like, I think it's crazy. A lot of people might. I don't give a damn. My dad, rest his soul, but my dog put us in Boy Scouts. So you know what I'm saying. When
I mean, they about to go bankrupt, but I get what you're saying. But like,
I know how to make a tent.
About outside.
I was outside, outdoors. You know what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing for me to camp, go camping. I want to take my wife camping, but she's like, hell no, I want to sleeping outside.
I'm not the biggest fan about sleeping on grass, but if you get a good tent, you don't even feel like you're sleeping on grass,
bro.
But it's just the experience.
I was in the army, bro. I slept under the fucking stars. I'm talking about no sleeping bag, no nothing, just ground.
Rocks as pillows?
Just fucking, not even rocks, bitch, ground. Whatever grass was there, whatever dirt was there. I'm sleepy. Go
to sleep.
Tap right there. I can go to sleep anywhere. It won't even bother me, bro.
Like, I think that's off the educational topic about it. It's what you said about exposure is key.
Yeah,
because like
you got to expose them to
we live in a technological area where everything is technology, iPads, TV, but like and stuff so sped up. When you do have downtime or do want to go on vacation or something, it's like another thing to do. So it's like, but if you find the time to do it or find the energy to do it, I think it's something that you like. I don't know. Do kids still go to the interest classroom?
I don't know.
Cause like that was something that taught me a lot about if I'm outside and I need water, I got to sleep or whatever. I can put one of the little plants in the plastic bag and condensation.
We got to teach the culture that shit like
it's okay. It's cool to do in public. It's
like
definitely
you get what I'm saying. Like a lot of people be like, oh, that's white people shit.
Yeah,
camping is not white people shit. That's anybody shit.
The word you used in the beginning of the pod, we nerd. Like that's it's not like I like being called a nerd because
anybody
the
shit.
nerd is gonna say, oh. Not a nerd, but somebody. If you call me a nerd, that means you think I'm smart.
Right. You think I know too much.
It's not
when
a bad
I don't.
thing,
I know enough. I don't know. I know enough, and I'm still learning.
Yeah, but people always. I ain't gonna say people. We black people. We always get like, oh, I don't want to be no nerd. That's not cool.
No, it's people too. But I get what you're saying. It's black people too.
It's mostly us though. At least that's what I've been exposed to.
I know this might be off topic and shit, but black people really frown upon a lot of shit that white people do good. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, don't get me wrong. It's black people out there that excel academically, but if you go out there and you got a 4.0 GPA,
or
smart at,
or you talk white.
It's like it's fucked up to be smart.
Or you talk white.
You talk white. Like it's fucked up to talk proper. Yeah. Like what's talking white? I ain't never heard nobody talk for white. You just talk like
you know how to read. Oh, you white,
right? Bruh, bitch, you don't know how to fucking, bro. You know how many motherfuckers that I was friends with that fucking couldn't read at a 5th grade level? In high school.
That's a whole nother. We could do a whole episode on
motherfuckers is literally got to take their progress report to the coach. What the fuck? Why your name on this list? Dumbass nigga.
But
raw as fuck at football, just dumb as fuck.
And you might be the cool kid, but
as fuck, but dumb as fuck.
Why is that a thing though? Why is the two always like that? Always the best athlete always be the idiot sometimes.
And it ain't even. It's not even because that motherfucker ain't got no guidance. Like you ain't got no real coaches out there. You ain't got nobody that telling you like academics goes with. Because you know what I'm saying, sport.
This another episode.
Another topic.
But like, you don't always have to be the player. You can own the team. Like think about it.
Real?
You don't always have to be the player.
Who make the most money,
bruh?
The fucking owner. Not the nigga who playing, the owner.
Tell me who signed LeBron checks?
The owner.
Bruh, think about that. LeBron,
if he giving LeBron this much money, imagine how much money that motherfucker got.
So like, why stop at just playing on the court when you can own the whole arena, bro? Like,
I can sign your checks.
It's not easy to do. It's obviously, but it's doable. It's doable. So.
LeBron wouldn't be LeBron if that white man wasn't signing his checks.
I mean,
LeBron wouldn't be LeBron if white people ain't find him.
I mean, he was gonna get found
by white people. I'm just saying by white people because how many black scouts are out there?
It's a lot, but
now it is a lot. I'm talking about when LeBron was coming up.
You're right. But at the same time, he was gonna be found regardless.
He was
because he's just that good. But you talking about the average Joe type of person. You not athletics ain't always gonna be there. And if you smart enough to go to a school, you got a backup plan.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with having a backup plan.
But back to the topic, man. Yeah. I feel like this stigma, the stigma surrounding blacks and them owning guns or even having guns.
Yeah. I think it's
that shit is only gonna subside when, you know what I'm saying, we gain the knowledge. Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't even that we ain't got the knowledge now. Really, a lot of the shit that's portrayed that you know what I'm saying, a lot of the shit that gets portrayed in the media of blacks is media driven. Like we can't do shit about that.
It's all negative.
Get what I'm saying? It's all negative because that's what make their money.
Who controls the media controls the masses.
It's
that's
nothing
why I don't watch TV.
Really we can do about that. My thing, I mean, for real, the only way, you know what I'm saying, to get that negative stigma off of us is to, you know what I'm saying, continue to do the right thing, teach your kids how to use the firearm right.
That is like
get your firearms legally. Yeah, carry legally. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got people who can't do that because they got records. It could be dumb stuff that they got.
I feel like if you served your time,
you should be straight. Just like voting. Like, bro, I went to jail for 20 years. I can't vote. Like, I made a mistake, but damn,
you did 20 years. I did 20 years. The least I could do is vote.
Like, come on, bro.
I did 20 years to the gate.
Don't let me go to jail for something.
20 fucking calendars, 365 days times 20.
I don't think my daddy can vote.
That's fucked up.
He a felon, but
that's fucked up.
Hey, wherever you at, shout out to you, pops, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
That's fucked. Oh, you mean tell me these people could be in prison and have a whole phone? For real. Get out and can't vote.
Bro, the prisons now look fun. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't trying to go.
I ain't trying to go, but them bitches do look lit. Like dog, they be having on polo in that bed, Air Force Ones and shit. Camps, bro. They be in that bitch chilling, smoking weed and
playing
shit.
Playing the game.
Yeah.
You mean I can
They got a big ass flat screen in his cell. I think I seen one of them boys.
All right, you know I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Why would they let them videos out of showing these dudes having all this fun and the little kids see that, like, oh, it's not that bad to go to jail?
Don't slide. But
think about it though.
It might not, bro. I seen a post. Jack Boy had made a post on Instagram. He was like, "Man, I can't fuck with Tekashi because Buddy tripping. Buddy would have told me to suck his dick. Yeah, I'd have done beat his ass. I'd have laid." He said the nigga said he would have laid down, took his little year or 2 years in prison just to beat that man. He said it ain't nothing to lay down a year. Yeah, it ain't nothing. Like that's niggas doing a year in prison. I get it.
I like
nothing.
My freedom. I like my freedom.
Listen,
but, I mean, if you brought up like that,
I'm real as fuck, but I ain't finna do a year in nobody prison.
It's a difference to me between being real and stupid.
I'm telling you, and that's stupid.
If I offend you, I don't care. But it's a difference between being real and stupid.
You real as fuck because you did some time in prison.
I mean, it depends on who's
soft
judging.
Niggas that do time in prison.
It depends on who judging, who makes that standard.
But that's a whole nother. See how easy it is to go down the rabbit hole and slide.
We didn't touch on this, but
go ahead.
Florida's. I don't think Florida's an open carry state, but
Florida's not. Georgia is.
But like when it comes to blacks having guns, I think it's probably more than we know that people walk around with them. But like just from the optical look of it, when you hear about people going to gun, like for me, when I hear a gun show, I think of all white people all the time. I don't know why. I think
boy Sergio be hitting me up all the time to go to the gun.
You know what?
He black. He always going to
It's another one's coming in April, and I'm going. I'm
gonna go, and I'm carrying in that motherfucker.
I think you can, but I don't know. But I've never been. But I'm gonna go. It's my birthday month. I'm by myself.
Listen,
a gun.
It be whole signs talking about some after
the
weapons.
Batman movie, bro. I'm taking everything.
Every movie theater. You're not finna get me shot for free,
bro.
Listen, I'm legally blind for real. I got a lazy eye, bitch. I cannot see, bitch.
Nah, bro. I'm not doing it. After what Buddy did in Batman,
Buddy in a whole Batman suit and walked in that bitch and shot that bitch up. Imagine if 5 out of 10 people in that bitch had they pistol. Been a whole different scenario.
Imagine if one person would have caught him.
Imagine those 9 black people who got killed at that church in South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
If 2 of them had a pistol on them.
The part that I don't even want to talk about that.
I will carry in a church.
The part that gets me
in a church.
That man sat there and prayed with them people before he murdered them, and they took that man to Burger King, bro.
I'm just saying, what color? What is he?
I ain't gonna go down that. I ain't gonna go there.
I'm just saying, bro. If we finna sit here and be technical, we finna be true. We finna fact check shit.
Of course,
white people do this shit. No black, I ain't never seen a black child go to a school and shoot that bitch up because we don't do that. If I got a problem with you, I'm shooting you. Yeah, I got the problem with you. I ain't shooting up no school, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? I don't care who laughed at your joke. They done fueled my fire because you got everybody in here laughing. Now I'm finna really beat your ass. The more they laugh,
the more you gonna get.
I'm finna really whoop your ass. Nah,
for real.
You feel me? But like, I'm just saying, like, and I feel like that's why people want to change the gun laws, because the motherfuckers that put the laws in place for themselves is the ones who fucking up the gun law. They fucking up the law, bro. Like,
but I think it's more of them just using it because they can. Like, they know, like, it's just easy because they can get away with stuff that we can't get away with.
White privilege. But what the fuck happened to Kyle Rittenhouse? This motherfucker shot 3 motherfuckers with an AR. Killed 2 of them, didn't he?
Something like that. We talked about it a few episodes ago. I think he out on bail still. I don't know if he
shit just
go to court. It just aggravates you, don't it?
It don't even aggravate me. It amazes me. It really these are situations I'm scared. Don't get me wrong. If I got to use my firearm, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
But I can't sit here and tell you that.
What would possession
that I wouldn't have a pause.
Yeah.
Because even if I know my life in imminent danger, the only reason I'm a pause is, okay, bitch, if I shoot this motherfucker and kill him,
yeah,
they not gonna believe that he did anything to me for me to kill him.
He dead. You can't talk.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's you against whatever they think.
Especially if it ain't no cameras, the shit ain't recorded. Nah, it's like
you got a whole.
I done protected myself.
My aunt was a DOC worker in New York, and she always told me, if you draw your gun on somebody, you better be ready to use it.
You got to.
Got to.
Oh, I'm definitely ready to use it, but I will sit there and be like, damn, like.
I really like.
You think it just
if somebody
think of
pull
how many
a gun
people,
and start shooting first, you ain't got no choice. But like,
the one black lady who shot her husband because that bitch was beating her.
No, she didn't shoot him. She shot in the air and went to jail.
Yeah, went to jail. That shit crazy.
She shot in
getting
the
her
air.
ass beat.
She didn't even kill him. She didn't even shoot him. She shot in the air for a warning shot, and they came and arrested her.
Getting her ass beat.
Shit.
Is that not imminent danger?
This wasn't even publicly talked about that much. But Shannon Brown, who used to play for the Lakers, he used to be married to Monica.
Okay.
Some people walked in this man's house because they thought it was an open house because they thought they went to the wrong house in the neighborhood that was being sold. And they just walked in his house, and he thought somebody was trying to rob him, so he came down with his shotgun, shot one off to scare him because he thought they was trying to rob him. They went outside, called the police. He got arrested.
Wow, in his own shit.
In his own shit.
In his own.
And this was, I think this was in Georgia too.
That shit like that right there, just it infuriates you. This is a whole.
Yeah, we could talk for days.
It's a
about
whole
this,
other
man.
topic. I ain't even finna.
But while we was talking about black owned gun stores and things like that, I did find do some research. It's called Black Gun Ownership Association, and it's a website. You can go blackgunownershipassociation.org, and it has a bunch of gun stores and black owned ranges and stuff like that. That's all across the country. So it's pretty dope. I'm not sure if you can. I'm sure you could probably order something offline if you want to, or order something from here. But I'm gonna check it out and let y'all know. And secondly, I know I'm trying to jump into the shout outs, but I was on my mind. So
I was gonna bust one out.
Black Lions Club or Black Lions Gun Club. It's a gun club that's in St. Pete. They based out of St. Pete. They have that's the place I was mentioning earlier that has like range days. That's their IG Black Lions Gun Club. Go check them out. I'm not sure if they have like a website where you can purchase because I couldn't find one. But I know they do like safety training and all that stuff like that, teaching you how to shoot and things like that, which I think is cool. So that's those are my two shout outs for this episode. I know I skipped around, but I couldn't. I didn't want to forget. So.
Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah, man. But I gotta. I think if you got an IG, man, you need to follow any gun page on there. Pew Pew Lifestyle, Pew Pew, Red Arrow TV. Man, it's a bunch of them, man. Just
take one of the Corey Mack classes.
Yeah, just go to the hashtag or go to Instagram and click tags and just put in Pew Pew Lifestyle, man. Every gun page on that motherfucker will pop up. But I think just to reiterate the message of this episode, man, just gain as much knowledge as you can about firearms, the Second Amendment, just protecting yourself, period. And I really feel like
education, bro.
Education for women, man. Don't if you're a woman and you like to go party at night, you like to go places by yourself or with you and your friend, man, buy you a little 9mm, a little pocket rocket, put in your purse and protect.
What's the smaller one, like a 380 or something? That's a
a little 380.
Yeah, like those are little cute ones that come in different colors and stuff like that.
But just protect yourself.
See,
at the end of the day,
I know something.
Yeah, you know a little something. But at the end of the day, yeah, you got the right to wear whatever you want to wear. But it's pervs out here, nigga, who don't be getting no butt and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That shit sad as fuck. But at the end of the day, man, you got to protect yourself at all costs because you got people to go home to and. You know what I'm saying?
Moral of the story.
Everybody arm themselves.
Education, though, man. Even if you get pulled over, if you know the laws, you can use them in your favor. They ain't gonna like it. They gonna still give you a ticket or try to harass you, but you can get out of a lot of the situations just by talking.
That's crazy because not
in Queen and Slim.
My license is in the back of my wallet. Like when they ask me for my license, I give them my gun license, and then when I'm giving you my gun license for a reason, because I know the next question. The next question should be, "Where's your firearm?" And I'm gonna tell you it's on me, and I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have to escort me out the car and take it off me. I'm taking it off me yourself because I'm not reaching for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even use my license. I don't even use my driver license. I just use straight gun license because I'm always strapped. Like when I hit the club, I'm always strapped, bro. It's just
I ain't mad at you.
I don't know, bro.
You paid a little $40 to get by the bouncer.
Listen. When
I'm thinking about that story about when you was in prom.
When I was a jit, boy, I was with dudes, and I'm just like, how the fuck this nigga got this shit in the club? I didn't even know you had the gun in the club. What? Real. I'm amazed.
Remember that
Empire?
Story? Oh my God!
What Empire?
Yo, that was a club. A lot of
I
people
can't
ain't
even
gonna know
tell you how many people
about.
walked in that strap, boy.
It's different now. I don't think that club exists no more.
It don't.
Those was the days.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I lost a lot of homeboys to the gun violence.
I lost
my boy
one.
Gangsta
My freshman
Slim,
year.
my boy Ricky, my boy Leslie. I lost a lot of motherfucking friends.
That's something else
that
we
gun
didn't even
violence,
talk about
boy.
either. It's like
a
how
lot of them
in our community though, like a lot of the
Bray,
gang violence
my boy
with
Bray,
the guns, bro. That's
boy,
a
I
whole
lost
other
a
thing.
lot. It's too many to even name, bro. Like I ain't even that shit is crazy, bro. Like every year that I used to come home when I was in the military, every year that I used to come home, somebody died.
That's nuts.
Literally, I had one of my homeboys kill himself. Like shit, every year, bro. Somebody got shot. Just seen him. I come back home for like 14 days. Out of the 14 days, I probably spent 2 or 3 with him. Come back, bro, gone. This shit crazy, bro. Like,
mental health is a thing.
It's crazy, man. We just need to educate ourselves and make sure we're doing the right thing with these guns. Not out here playing with them and have them just to have them or just to flex with them. The stupidest shit is to get a gun and you flexing with it on Instagram.
I hate people that do.
It ain't. Nobody's supposed to know you got one.
Yeah, I don't get it.
For me to know, for you to find out.
What's the clout? Is the worst drug.
Clout is the
our
worst
society
drug.
right
Yeah,
now.
for real. Clout is the worst drug in the society. But yeah, man. Let me go and bust down, you know what I'm saying, my shout outs. We already know I'm finna bang them in the head. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Mac Vision Photography, MAC visionphotography.com. My wife's photography company. Fuck with it if you don't. Really don't give a fuck. Because somebody out there gonna fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? Just like it's somebody for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So
you're right.
Rasputia had Norbit. So
hey.
Yeah.
I seen something that was so funny. I don't know if it was true, but it's called Flued Out. It was somebody made a poster of Rasputia, what's Tyler Perry, Medea, and Big Mama from Martin, all on the beach in this movie called Flued Out. That would be funny as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. It'd be weird, but it'd be funny.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I don't have no more shout outs. I used mine up earlier.
Shout out my boy Dominic Gordon, Explicit Customs. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with my boy. He do what I said, Explicit Customs. He do shirts, custom sweaters, custom whatever you want. He also have he also has his own photography company too, Keep It Cool Visuals. He do music videos, he portraits, everything. You know what I'm saying? So he does everything a photographer do. Starcam photography. My dog Calissa Harrison, shout out to her. Man, shout out my boy Florida Key. Shout out my boy Baron Bucks.
My dog Fred. I'm sorry, I'm using your government name, but he go by Nothing But Say on Instagram. He up and coming rapper from out of Chicago. He from Tampa, but he in Chicago rapping. He got some nice stuff, so y'all check that man out. Nothing But Say again. Other than that, man.
Hold on, I got one more. Don't even do that. Yeah, man. We got soon we got some stuff in the works, man. But if you out there and you like to do mentoring and stuff, man, hit us up in the email, man. Hit us up in the DMs of the emails, man. We're trying to do something for the kids sooner than later, whether it's a supply drive or teaching kids how to, you know what I'm saying, tie ties or something. Just be law-abiding citizens, man. If you're anybody out there, a mentor or a school teacher or anything like that, man, hit us up in the DMs for real, man. We know looking to work with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people out here in the community, and you know what I'm saying, just give back to the community, you know what I'm saying, one child at a time.
Yes, sir.
To me, if you touching one child, if you changing one person's life, you winning. So yeah, man. If y'all big out there, if y'all big out there in the community, man, hit us up, man. And that's it for me, man.
Yep. Okay, so before, nothing else.
Man, I'm good, man. You already know, big goal.
Oh, I know one thing. This man right here got to apologize, but the videos will be up this Wednesday. We got the technical difficulties situated.
All of them, I think. What is it? 8 through
11. They'll be up on Wednesday. So
8 through 11.
All the people who like to look at our pretty faces, y'all be able to see it.
Yeah.
Pause if that's pause worthy, but
I'm
anyway,
handsome,
man,
I ain't pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Straight up.
Whatever.
Yes, sir.
It all worked. 786-305. It's all the same thing.
Hey.
Thank y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for all the support.
Appreciate the
Continue
support.
to follow us on Twitter, Facebook,
HBCU
Instagram.
grad. If y'all got HBCU grad, let me get that.
Shout out to
Straight up,
HBCUs,
if
man.
you ain't go to HBCU, you tripping.
Well, depend, because some of them
I don't care about none of that.
But nah, man, for real. We in the classroom kicking content as always every Wednesday. Y'all can catch us 7 a.m. on all streaming platforms. As you know, I am Chris.
Hey, Big Goat, Corey Mack.
And we are Sophisticated Ignorance. Until next time, peace.
Hey.